All right, guys, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, all depending on when and where you're logging in from. And welcome to this TRONCHAIN presentation. You are about to learn about the hottest smart contract on the market, which has been topping the DApp Radar ranking for the past 4 months. It is the world's first decentralized community support fund, which has been designed by the people for the people. Now, TRONCHAIN is brought to you by the Eclipse City dev team and was designed with the intention of serving as a fair and just financial support system. Now, the content of this presentation will be: what is a smart contract? What is TRONCHAIN? How does TRONCHAIN work? The 4 ways of receiving from the TRONCHAIN Community Fund, the minimum and the maximum deposit limits, total distribution allocation of funds deposited to TRONCHAIN, the insurance contract for the TRONCHAIN community members, and the UME farming for TRONCHAIN community members, and finishing off with the final notes. Now, what is a smart contract? A smart contract is a self-executing contract deployed on the public chain. It acts strictly according to the program protocol and executes the contract terms when the requirements of the contract has been met. It does so without the need of a third party. A smart contract is there to simply perform the action it has been programmed to do without the need of a third party or human intervention. It also has the characteristics of being immutable, tamper-proof, fair, just, and fully transparent, which brings trust and confidence to the users. A smart contract will do only what it's programmed to do. Once deployed on the public chain, it cannot be altered, it cannot be stopped, and it only acts strictly according to its protocol. There are also no limits to what a smart contract algorithm to do. With the ever-expanding DeFi industry that is emerging, we see more and more ways where smart contract technology is utilized to bring real-life financial services to the blockchain world. Now, what is the TRONCHAIN smart contract? TRONCHAIN smart contract has been designed by the Eclipse City team to provide everyone with a DeFi support fund, a community fund where everyone supports everyone and is fully based on the Tron blockchain and smart contract technology. Anyone can participate by depositing Tron to the TRONCHAIN community and to support the TRONCHAIN community members. When making a deposit, the contract code will be activated and you will start to receive support back from this community fund in form of a 1% daily return until 310% has been received. Now, TRONCHAIN can actually be viewed as a decentralized third party acting like a community aid, which ensures complete fairness, transparency, and justice for all participants of the community support fund according to the algorithm code. Now, TRONCHAIN is 100% decentralized and a community-based as a project. This means there are no guarantee of income or any additional profits generated in the TRONCHAIN as a project. All that you receive from TRONCHAIN is received from other community members, as this is a peer-to-peer support model where you support others and others support you. It's important to know that there are no mediators or intermediaries. There's no owners, no company, no CEO or human interaction, which is all effectively guaranteeing the fairness of all participating partners and partners' funds according to the rules of the smart contract. The Eclipse City dev team is developing multiple projects within DeFi, online gaming, banking, and crypto debit card that will complete the vision of a complete ecosystem of several services in multiple billion-dollar industries to generate additional revenue added to the TRONCHAIN Community Fund. So how does TRONCHAIN work? Well, number one, you deposit Tron to the TRONCHAIN Community Fund. Two, the contract code will be activated. 24 hours your deposit, you will be receiving your first 1% daily return. And three, you will continue to receive that 1% every 24 hours until you receive 310% of your deposit. The 310% support can be received in 4 different ways. You have one which is passive and then 3 by marketing. When the 310% support is received through any of the 4 ways, a new deposit must be made to continue earning or receiving from the fund in any way. Now, the 4 ways is as following. You have the 1% daily return, which is 1% daily return of your personal deposit is credited to your account every 24 hours. The system algorithm will continue to distribute 1% up to the point where the maximum income limit of 310 is received. For example, you support the fund with 10,000 Tron, you can now receive 31,000 Tron back. Every 24 hours, you will receive 100 Tron until 310 days, or until you receive the maximum 310 limit through any of the other three ways. It's whichever reaches first. Now, direct commission 10%. This direct commission is awarded to the sponsor when a direct partner makes a deposit. It goes for the first deposit and any future redeposits that might happen. Let's say your partner deposits 10,000 Tron, you will receive 1,000 Tron as your direct commission. There are also no limits to how many direct partners you can have. Keep in mind, all commissions apply towards the 3.1 times limit. We also have the matching commission, which is the hidden gem in this entire marketing plan. And the matching commission is based upon your partner's 1% daily return, which everyone is receiving. And the matching is awarded every time a downline partner makes a withdrawal of this 1% daily return. So you're not just getting paid when you introduce someone. You're getting rewarded every single time someone in your team makes a withdrawal of their 1% daily return. Now, the levels of matching that you receive will be based upon how many direct partners you personally sponsored. You have one level added for each direct referral. So if you have one direct referral, you will receive a 30% match on this one person. Whenever they withdraw their 1% daily return, a 30% match goes to you. If you have two directs, you will have 30% on those two and 10% on any partner that they bring in. That will be your second level. If you have 5 directs, you will have 5 levels of matching. If you have 15 levels or more, or directs or more, you will have 15 levels of matching. And as said, on all your directs, you have a 30% match whenever they make a withdrawal. On all your partners on level 2, 3, 4, and 5, you have a 10% match whenever anyone makes a withdrawal. On all partners on level 6 to 10, you have an 8% match, while all partners on the level 11 to 15, you have a 5% match. Whenever anyone in your downline team on any of those levels, when you're qualified, makes a withdrawal, you receive a matching commission. This is leverage on a high level, my friends, and this is how you can create yourself a passive residual income on a smart contract. Now, we also have a daily top sponsor pool. This is a massive incentive to everyone in the community that is building this community as it is. So 3% of all deposits to TRONCHAIN is added to the daily top sponsor pool. 10% of this pool is awarded to the top 4 sponsors of Tron volume every single day. The remaining 90% is then rolled over into the next day's pool to continue to increase the reward to the top sponsors ahead. This top sponsors pool is right now about 34 million Tron, meaning 3.4 million Tron is being shared among the top 4 sponsors every day. And the allocation of that 10% is as following: 40%, 30, 20, and 10. Now, minimum and maximum deposit limit. This is in order to maximize the sustainability of the project. The first deposit is a minimum of 100 Tron all the way up to 100,000. Once you made a deposit, you cannot make a second until you receive your full 310 limit. Your second deposit needs to be equal or greater than the previous up to 300,000. Third deposit needs to be equal or greater than the previous up to 900,000. And the fourth deposit and any after needs to be equal or greater than the previous, now up to 2 million Tron. So that is the maximum amount that you can support to the community fund at once. But keep in mind, you have unlimited with cycles and redeposits. Once you have achieved this and reach the cycle, you can make a new deposit as many times you wish. Now, total distribution of the deposited funds into TRONCHAIN, 5% goes away as a platform fee, 3% is added to the daily top sponsor pool, 10% goes away instantly as direct commission, while a total of 82% is stored in the TRONCHAIN contract. It is distributed to every single community member through the 1% and the matching commission. This means that 82% of what everyone does goes to the community pool where everyone is receiving from it. And that is how we can achieve that everyone receives from the fund. Now, TRONCHAIN insurance contract. The TRONCHAIN insurance contract has recently been deployed and is now live. This allows the community together with Eclipse City to create a secure and safe environment for all users and new members joining TRONCHAIN. The insurance contract is coded to TRONCHAIN in the way that if anything were to happen and the balance would ever go to zero, the contract is activated and those members who have not received 100% of their deposit can claim the difference from the balance in the insurance contract. The insurance contract will be filled in two ways. One, you have community members who will voluntarily contribute 5% every time when they make a redeposit or at any time that they so wish. We also have percentages from the Eclipse City revenue that will be added at random times. Currently, the insurance balance is almost 9 million Tron already, just a week after it has been deployed. This truly shows that this community is all about supporting each other. Finishing off the UME farming through TRONCHAIN has been activated and will run in 2-week farming pools continuously. The requirements to activate the UME farming in TRONCHAIN will differ from each pool and will be announced in the official Telegram group. The requirements can vary from your personal deposit up to your frontline volume in direct referral income. Now, UME is the proprietary DeFi governance token of the Uswap DEX exchange from the Eclipse City team. That means it's a major part in the Eclipse City ecosystem. And UME is an additional reward which is given to the entire TRONCHAIN community, and it will not affect your 310 income limit. So start today. Farm the high potential DeFi token UME from the Eclipse City team through building your community with TRONCHAIN. Gain access to multiple ways to generate more revenue and income from the Eclipse City ecosystem by earning and holding the UME for free. Now, completing off with some important notes, TRONCHAIN is a community-based project. It's 100% decentralized with peer-to-peer transactions through a smart contract. When 310% has been received, a new deposit must be made to continue earning or receiving from any of the 4 ways. The minimum entry is 100 TRX. It's open to all participants, no restrictions. And of course, the most unique with TRONCHAIN is that there's no referrals required in order to receive. The 1% pays out daily to all members, 100% passive. Out of the 700,000 members we have, 700,000 members have received from the TRONCHAIN Community Fund. And as we know, we can increase the speed of our returns by helping out to grow the community fund through marketing and sharing of TRONCHAIN. And rightfully so, because this is a community build. The builders, the leaders, the ones that are sharing this is the ones that are helping to sustain it to the max. So they will be rewarded accordingly to the contract code algorithm. Now, Eclipse City team is, as said as well, developing a complete ecosystem of DeFi services, online gaming, crypto banking, and much more, supporting the TRONCHAIN community fund as well. With that, I would like to thank each and every one of you for being on. If this was your first time learning about TRONCHAIN, I highly recommend you to get back to the person who introduced you to learn more. Ask them, how can I get started as well? Thank you so much for listening in, and I'll see you on the next.